Okay, so we're going to be playing Elite Dangerous in live stream format. For those of you who are just watching, here we go. Now we got the logo working. Okay, so we're going to be doing Elite Dangerous in. For those of you who are not watching the live stream version of this, my content going forward is going to be. For those of you who are watching the stream, I'm going to say this for a while until my normal viewers get used to it. We're going to be doing a live stream format, but also making videos out of the live stream. So this is what we're doing right now. Now, for those of you who are looking at the cockpit here and have seen my recent videos about Elite Dangerous, you're probably going, "Told you, we knew you were going to do this." Got the Mandalay. Exploration channel, or I don't want to say exploration. I keep saying exploration channel. I'm not an exploration channel. Elite Dangerous is not my channel. It is a major part of the gameplay on my channel, but it is not the only game I play. It's just right now it happens to be the biggest game I play. Anyways, this is an exploration series, and not having the exploration chip just doesn't make sense. If you missed my final carrier reposition live stream yesterday, I have decided that we're going to continue this series all the way through Christmas, at which point I will make a final decision as to whether I'm going to continue this series for the long term. I'll make a decision on the fleet carrier about by then. We may end up decommissioning that and just going straight up exploration again. I kind of miss the feeling like I'm deep out in the black, all lonely by ourselves with no support or anything like that. But then at the same time, I really enjoy having the fleet carrier here too. So I'm on the fence about it. My dissatisfaction with the latest developments, realistically, they shouldn't affect me. It affected me in the fact that I really wish that they would do something exploration related, but you know, we make our own content here, so it is what it is. Anyways, the plan for today, we have about one more jump's worth of fuel, and according to our handy-dandy spreadsheet here, and let's see if I can actually bring that up for you guys. That one there. According to our handy-dandy spreadsheet here, the next system in our route has a pristine icy ring, just like the one that we're in right now does. But unfortunately, off-camera, I went and checked that out, and it did not have a tritium hotspot. So, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck having to go do it the hard way and head over to the next jump and hope that that works out. So, I've already got our route set up in the ship itself. We do need to set our carrier on its way to that direction. And since we're not going to be doing the carrier reposition live streams on Sundays, and when I'm basically just doing it like this, we're just going to go ahead and kind of send our carrier off on its own, and then just kind of dock up with it when we need to dock up with it. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Not sure what that's about. It's probably stream-related information. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just kind of curious to know how long that's going to take to get done. How long? Ugh. Okay, well, we won't be visiting our carrier today, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop out of here. The Mandalay that we have is all set up, and we're going to do exploration just like we have been. Looking for biology, looking for all of that kind of cool stuff to see if, you know, we can get that done. Unfortunately, I was hoping we were going to be able to maybe do some mining, but doesn't seem like our carrier is going to get over there fast enough. But we'll go ahead and kind of scout ahead, and hopefully we'll be able to find some pristine rings, we'll be able to find the tritium hotspot that we're looking for. Come on. I have done some preliminary maneuvering with this ship, and it's way better than anything I have. Even, I mean, remember how I was saying that the Cobra turns really fast and all of that? I think this is pretty comparable, if I'm pretty honest. I did some. If you watch my videos before, you know I like to stream across, go across the ground and everything. I am going to. I can't close my. I'm going to pause playback on these two streams. I want to keep the windows up so I can see any chats that you guys might be sending. Ooh, I wonder... Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to get chats if I have it paused. I actually haven't done any fuel scooping in this ship yet. Alright, seems to be about the same as my Phantom, and we're certainly not getting any heat, so that's good. Alright, well... The only thing about if you watched my stream yesterday, you know that one of my issues is that I'm not really looking forward to having to stare at this ship every time we stop to go do something. But you know, it is what it is. The bottom of this ship just completely destroys what the rest of the ship looks like for me, and it's really hard to ignore it. It'd be really nice if we could find ourselves a nice high metal content world with some ooh, rocky body with 2. We got time. It's not like we had it's not like we got to hurry up and catch up with our fleet carrier. The fleet carrier will not be at our destination for another hour, so we'll be well into the next game by then, which will be called the Wild. I'm on the fence about what I want the third game to be for our streams. I've been working in DCS World on that flight school campaign, but that's kind of hard to... I feel like that's going to be kind of hard to do a stream from. Because I like to play that game in VR, and trying to do that on a stream... I don't know, you guys let me know. Let me get back over to the chat for my YouTube over here in case anybody says anything. I got a while before that's something that's consistent, so it is what it is. All right. So yeah, daily live stream. Ooh, there we go. Daily live stream from 4 every. I don't want to put a time limit on it. It'll be whenever we're done with our games, and if you guys want to continue chatting after that, then maybe we'll continue chatting. I kind of have to be done around 6-ish because, you know, scheduling and things like that. But if we're only on for an hour and a half or whatever, then we're only on for an hour and a half. But the schedule will be Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll start at the same time we did today. Nice water giant there. Very cool. So anyways, if you have followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I like to skim the ground rather than using my SRV to find things. And this ship actually does do a really good job of that. And then the biggest reason I ended up deciding to do this is because of the Super Cruise Overdrive. It's a night and day difference between this ship and any of the other ships that I have, as far as fuel consumption, as far as... Hold on, I gotta focus on this. I overdid that. That's fine. But I mean, look how fast we're turning. Look at this. I'll never be able to turn that fast in any of the other ships. Maybe in the Asp Explorer, maybe. Maybe in the Cobra, maybe. Alright, so we're going to get close enough to do the scan here. We'll hop down to the planet, grab ourselves some awesome exobiology data, because there was, I think it was at least 2. But, you know, we're not in a hurry, so... We have 7 jumps to make, I think, is what to do the 500 light years that we need to do. We have 7 jumps to make, and our carrier's not going to be there for at least an hour. So, you know, there's no rush here. I can't. Okay. All right, we're going to wait to see what items pop up. I've started doing up, down, left, and right first, because with a 6-probe planet, you should be able to get it all done with the first 5, but at the same time, it doesn't... Oh, there's no way... This was I'm pretty sure this was a rocky body. There's no way that that's Stratum Tectonicus. It's got to be the regular stratum, the other stratum, the green poop-looking stratum. That's what it's got to be. Okay. Alright, so I've learned a couple of things already on this stream. The advanced scene switcher plugin that I use to automate all of my overlays and things doesn't seem to like studio mode. So that kind of sucks. It's kind of annoying. Means I'm going to have to manually control everything and make sure I have everything set up.
Orbital flight engaged.
But I mean, I guess I can switch. I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with a process to make everything work for me, because I do need to be able to use studio mode to put you guys onto the full face cam screen that I have while I switch the games over, because it's going to be weird looking at a small screen like that and nothing's going on. But yeah, let's get down here to the planet. We'll eventually get down there. And then, yeah, you guys will see some of the pinpoint flying maneuvers that this thing is capable of, because when I see things on the ground, I have found that I have a much easier time doing the flip and roll, the flip and roll thing that I typically do to try to land next to something. This thing does it really well. I'm kind of annoyed at how good it is because I didn't really want to get this ship. But it's like everything I like to do in this ship is easier and it does it better. And I hate to admit it that everybody was right, but you were right. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, this is what I thought it was going to be. So let's get our landing gear down. But I mean, look how quickly we stopped there. The thrusters on this thing is just really nice. I made sure I got the highest A-rated thrusters I could put on this thing, and it absolutely makes a difference. On the Phantom, you know, it made a difference, but there was still a lot of drift and everything. With this ship, I feel like it's just a lot tighter. I don't know what's going on with it, but it just feels way, way tighter with the flying on this thing. I really wish I didn't have that undercarriage. I hate the undercarriage. I hate it. I hate that undercarriage. So yeah, we'll try to do a little flip and roll here if I can find a nice. Make sure we get far enough away. I was going to, but I'm having some issues. I don't think I turned my graphics up or anything, but I feel like it's struggling really. Oh, I don't remember doing that. Yes, I want to keep those changes. We're trying to fly here. Okay, here we go. It's a little better. So, like, look, I'm almost like, look at that, look at that. I couldn't do that in the I couldn't even do that I couldn't do that in any of the other ships that I have, where you just flip around and it basically pinpoints right on what you're looking for. So, I grudgingly have to admit that this ship is pretty badass. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is probably going to be the ship that we're going to fly from now on for exploration, just because the Super Cruise Overdrive and the fact that skimming across the ground and I see something and I'm like, oh crap, I want to look at that, and I'm able to just turn around and land and do it, and I don't have to drift really far away to make it happen. Okay, developers, you got me. You got me. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, look at this. Look at this. The tight turn that this thing does. It's insane. People were saying that the turn rates and stuff weren't any better, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but it certainly feels like it's way better. I certainly feel like I have a lot more control over where I'm going in this ship than I did in any of the other ones. Even my Phantom. Even my Phantom. So, you're right, Battle Vortex. Okay, you got me. It is definitely way better. But I had already purchased the ship before you left that last comment, so I had already purchased the ship. After I made my decision to continue the series for at least the next 2 months, it made sense to just go ahead and grab it. All right, let's go see if we can find ourselves. I mean, look, the yaw rate on this thing is awesome. It's freaking awesome. I can just turn my stick to the left or right, and it just goes. Oh, here we go. Gotta be a little bit. I gotta be a little bit more careful though, because we don't want that. We don't want that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to systems real quick so that hopefully the shields come back. I'm being a little bit overly aggressive because this ship gives you a false sense of control, an overly false sense of control, or a false sense of being overly in control. I don't know how to say that. You know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're more in control than you are. I'm going to adjust the camera angle slightly. That's a little better, I guess. Bacterium, Cerberus, slime. I'm a big fan of that. Let's go ahead and find 2 more of those, and then we'll continue on towards where we're going. So now I gotta get used to looking at 2 different timers, because the stream timer doesn't really matter. It's more about when the time is done. But the video timer matters because I really don't want to go too far past. I would really like to avoid going past 30 minutes if at all possible. Let's try going this way. Yeah, this thing just. I gotta be a little bit careful. I'm trying to get my shields to come back. So I'm leaving it on systems for now. Give me just a second. It's getting a little darker in the room, and I have to compensate for that. All right. I don't know if that made a difference, but hopefully it did. It's hard to tell with the small screen on my recording software. All right, that's 2 out of 3. We'll grab one more, and then we'll head off toward. We'll continue on our journey towards where our fleet carrier is going to be. I would like to be able to end the episode saying, yes, there is actually a tritium hotspot here. So we may or may not do a bunch. We may or may not just go straight to the next place because we're already 15 minutes into this video, and we still got 6 more jumps to do. And you know, if there is. There's definitely going to be an icy ring, a pristine icy ring, and I want to find out before we end this episode, because if at all possible, I'd like to start tomorrow doing some mining. So we'll finish grabbing our stuff here, and then we'll probably just go ahead and head straight towards our destination system. It's only 6 jumps away at this point. All right, so we made some money. I think we probably made enough money to pay for our carrier for the week, so that's good. Now we just need to get back on to the journey. We'll use a select next system in route hotkey, which is in your settings. Once we get off the ground, I think I have to wait till we get off the ground. There we go. Yep, there's a hotkey in your settings. It's select next system in route. That will make it so you select the next system in route. That's the way that works. All right. I'm not sure how I feel about the engine sounds on this thing, though. Kind of cool, I guess, but let's get ourselves out of the atmosphere and frameshift drive towards our next destination. All right, 6 jumps to go. We'll try to get through these as quick as we can, because I would definitely like to, hopefully, we're crossing our fingers, guys. We're hoping that we're going to find ourselves a nice little tritium hotspot. So, I don't know if the chats work if I pause the stream, if I'm able to just look at the stream on the website. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. I feel like we're having a little bit of an internet service lag. Either that or the game servers are lagging. We should have popped out by now. Eventually, maybe? Come on. Alright, there we go. We will go ahead and ping every system we go through, but we're not gonna scan the rest of these because we need to hurry up. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
With the heat management on this ship, I wonder if I could start charging my frameshift drive even while I'm fuel scooping, and maybe not have too much of a problem with that. You know what I mean?
4, 3, 2.
Like that would drastically reduce the amount of time it takes you to get through things if you're not having to wait for the fuel scooping to be done. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so we are experiencing some lowered FPS on the recording here. I'm not sure why. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming to too many platforms. No, we're back to 60 now. I don't know. There was some kind of drop. I'm not sure why. 0.5% of our frames are being dropped. I may have to suck it up and do the restream thing. I've been trying. I wanted to avoid it because I didn't want to have a watermark, and I'm not paying for it yet. Like I need for my channel to be consistently making enough money to pay for those things before I'm gonna spend money on that, because I don't have money for it. It's that catch-22 of you need money to make money, and if you don't have the money, you can't make the money, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you gonna do? So hopefully this works for the most part. I have enough internet bandwidth that I really should be able to go ahead and just stream to 3 different platforms all at once. I have over 100 megabits per second upload, I think, on my internet service. So trying to do this shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know. I'm trying to keep an eye on my FPS here, but it is what it is. So yeah, I definitely need to figure out getting the... I don't need this window up anymore. I definitely need to figure out getting all of my chats into one thing so I don't have to leave the streaming windows up in the browsers, because I don't really need that part. So I'm kind of curious.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Holy crap. This thing is... okay. This thing is ridiculous. It just is. What other ship can you hop into and you can start charging your frameshift drive while you're fuel scooping? While you're fuel scooping. I'm not mad. I know it sounds like my tone sounds like I'm mad, but no, that's badass. Like, that shaves a couple of seconds off of your jump time. Because as soon as you have line of sight, as soon as your frameshift drive has cooled down, and as soon as you have line of sight, you can start doing your jump. That is insane to me. Oh, come on. All right. This does anger me though. They need to, like, they released this big update. Fix your servers, guys. Fix the servers. It's been days now. You've had what? You've had like a week. You've had almost a week to fix this. Get on it. This is ridiculous. Unreasonable. Now I have to re-plot my route. Oh, is it not gonna... Crap. So now I gotta... They really need to fix that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Can I get... there we go. I need the little outline there to make sure I don't end up doing something stupid. Alright, fuel scooping.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, look at that. I'm freaking charging my frameshift drive while I'm fuel scooping. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
4, 3.
They did say it was the exploration ship. I can't argue that. Yeah, I got to figure out why the frame drops. I can see that it's happening now. I'm getting 32 FPS on the recording software. I'm fine on my game. 32 FPS on the recording software. I don't know if it's because of the streaming part, if it's just because I'm having to process a stream to multiple different platforms, or what the problem is. I may have to end up doing the restream. The restream would also take care of my chat issue, because you could combine all of the chats into one thing there too. So I may end up having to suck that up and just do it. At least do the free version. I can do the free, which means, sorry Rumble guys, you won't get the daily stream or the videos, because I'm not uploading the videos to Rumble either, because I'm not uploading it twice. Sorry that YouTube screwed you guys over on that one. It used to be that I could upload videos to YouTube and then Rumble could pull those videos and add it to its own service. YouTube decided to be jerks and remove that capability. And I'm sorry, but Rumble's interface is just too cumbersome to use for me to make that my primary platform and then syndicate it to YouTube. It's not streamlined enough, and I don't want to deal with it. So, sorry if you prefer Rumble. My videos are all available on YouTube. You can head over there if you're enjoying the content. Ideally, this is our last jump, and we should have a nice pristine ring in here if we can get the server to cooperate. There we go. All right, so we'll do a quick fuel scoop.
Fuel scooping.
And then we'll do a quick search around to hopefully find ourselves a nice tritium hotspot.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. And we're mostly going to be looking over here at the gas giants, but we'll do a full-on system scan just to make sure that there's nothing else that's interesting here. There's no No rings there. Geological. None. Moving along, moving along, moving along. All right, come on. Go ahead and try to find some more. Now there should be a pristine ring. Yeah, there we go. The route planner told me that there was a pristine ring planet here, so I was expecting to find that. It's a nice thing about having third-party tools that you can go look up on the internet, because then you're able to find interesting things and not waste too much time fruitlessly searching around for things. So it's really nice to have that. What do we got here? Energy tuning failed. Go away. Thank you. All right. So that's probably going to be our target, actually. Why won't you let me zoom in? I meant to target that. All right. There we go. Look around and maybe see if we can find another one. All right, that takes care of all of our asteroids. And then hopefully just a couple more planets left to go. Oh, yeah, we got a few more planets left to go. Another gas giant over here. Yeah, another one with rings. That's good. All right, one more gas giant, one more small planet. Unfortunately, no biology on this one, but that's all right.
System scan complete.
Let's get ourselves turned over towards our lovely gas giant over here. We'll super cruise overdrive to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, with this particular ship, it aggressively decelerates when you turn off the Super Cruise overdrive, so I'm gonna have to learn yet again a new method for calculating when I'm going to deactivate it, because it like aggressively slows you down when you turn it off, which is good. It means you can get closer to it. You can stay in Super Cruise overdrive much further, but at the same time, now I have to learn a new metric for when to turn it off. So that's not the best, but it is what it is. It's fine. Let me move my microphone a little further away. I think it's probably oversaturating. looking at the numbers, the meters over here, and it's not exactly looking the best. Okay, I have a bad tendency of wanting to like be into the microphone. Get ourselves close to do this. Get our probe scanner up and. Let me do it. Thank you. All right. Let us see if we're going to get a nice tritium hotspot. Yes! Look at that. All right. So, we want to bookmark this one. Ah, crap. I always forget that there's no convenient way to manage your bookmarks from the outside here. So, let's see. We're going to take this one, and we're going to go... I got to remember where all these are. Okay, so we'll remove that bookmark. Okay. Is this where we are right now? I think that's this one. We're going to favorite this one. Okay. And then, yeah, there's not really much else we can do until our fleet carrier gets here, because we can't go grab our mining ship until it makes its way here. Ugh. That's loud and annoying. So it's got another 40 minutes before it's going to do anything. That's really loud and annoying. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and be done with Elite Dangerous for now. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. See you guys for the next video.